Welcome back, everybody. Yep, okay, there it goes. Going live. Welcome back, everybody. This is Dren608 Plays. We're doing Gale Goes Forth. Ace is still a little bit incapacitated here. I'm trying to remember what I was doing here with Gale. Okay. It's under Save the Refugees. Alright, I'm trying to go to that tree. The tree is like down here. This is Anti-Ethel. This is the tree that I'm trying to get to, so I want to go to the south. Right? That's what we want to do? Anyway, I am playing an origin character here. I'm playing Gale. This was by Ace's suggestion for when they're not available. I suppose I should get out of turn-based mode. I can't remember. Now we kind of want to go that way. Is there a way to get over there without getting ourselves killed by traps? I think there's a bunch of traps in here.
Let's go.
A trap. Time to dance.
All right.
Don't touch me.
Let's undo ourselves.
Let's move.
He should be able to disarm that because he's a Larian. And he's good at this.
Ugh, I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Probably.
Okay, just so you know, I am playing Gale. This is an origin run. I do have the mod in that lets me take 6 people with me at once. So I've increased the party size. I did that because there's 6 origin characters, and I thought it would be kind of okay. So I think I can have us each one go across this way without hitting any traps. Right?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Assume nothing. An efficient path. Soldier.
Oh, she failed. There's a trap over there.
La la la.
There's another trap back here. Shadowheart low?
There's work to do.
If I have you walk back here, can you see this trap? Wow, these are nasty perception checks. 15s. Oh, they're only 15s, but she's not able to do it.
Don't burn yourself. A trap.
There it is.
Time to dance.
Oh, Astarion. This is what you're good at. So they put them off to the side like that? Oh, critical failure. I don't know if he can do it again. I've got 2 inspiration. Let's roll again. Inspiration comes pretty fast and furious when you have all of them with you. Right, get out of here. You.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
So I'm basically running it as
What a charmer.
party of 6 with
Toast.
just all the original
Blade at the
characters.
ready. Best foot forward.
So some of the combats will be a little bit easier for me because I'll have more actions or whatever. I don't think there's any
Ready
more.
and willing.
things here. So we're all third levels. We're trying to get to fourth. We're trying to do the, I don't think I want her to have that one. What was I going to take with her? I usually like to take silence for spellcasters, so she can shut them up from a range. He's got this. Yeah, I took knock with him. So that's just the way it is. All right, let's group us together and move up this way.
May it please, Mistra.
All right, now there's a camp over here. That we can just loot up some stuff. There's like Bank.
Well, it looks like we missed all the fun.
Okay. I think I have a shovel.
I don't recognize these claw marks. They're telling enough in their own right.
Oh yeah, lots of good stuff here. Lots of things here. Some food, some water, some gold. Red dye. We can make us red. I need to find purple dye so I can dye my hat purple.
Interesting.
Water. Actually, I should probably have Lazelle picking this stuff up, right?
Blackets will be done.
Lazelle and yeah, stuff over here. I mean, it's only worth a gold piece here and there, but the thing is, and this is the thing that I see a lot of people not do, and it's something I should strongly suggest that you do, is if it's there, take it. Alright, who's carrying the scrolls? Do I have Shadowheart still carrying the scrolls? I can't remember who I have carrying the scrolls, I'll have to check. And we can give that to Gale. Just take the bedroll, pick up the backpack. Backpacks are nice for storing things. I wish that they would make, if somebody hasn't made a mod, I gotta go check for mods. I really would like to be able to relabel my backpacks in camp. So I can say like books, dyes, stuff like that. What I do now is I put like dyes in a pouch and books in a name. There's two backpacks that have names other than just backpack, like heavy backpack. And Acolyte's backpack or something like that. I can't remember what it's named. But, oh, there's another backpack over here. Did I not do this one? No, I did not. Okay, take all that. But I would like to, shouldn't send that to camp. We don't need to carry that one around. There is a pouch. Just got a lot of food in it. Apple. Okay, I think I've gotten everything that's really worthwhile getting here. Alright, Gale.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Since you're technically the leader. But anyway, there's yeah, this is the sneaky way to get to the tree. I don't know if we're good enough at third level to take them on. So why don't we save here? Let's do a quick save. If I remember right, everybody can jump here. And then I've got to do a jump like over here. Have I not found the Quasit scroll? Have I not found the closet scroll? I have the book. Why don't I have the closet scroll? Oh, there it is. If you use this, there's a way, supposedly, if you do it right, you can actually get this without doing it with Gale, but I'm going to learn the spell anyway, so I can cast him pull him up anytime I want. I don't think I really need him here. I might. Okay, this is one where we kind of have to move up a little bit. And this is going to be one where I'm going to want probably Karlach and... Oh, too late. They got too close. And I am way freaking far away. I really wanted to get her moved up. I don't think you can get a good shot on it. 75%, but you're not going to do much. Oh, you missed. You bloody blighter. And he can't jump that far. Oh, heck. We're all bunched up together. This is not going to work well. Okay, I remember how I did this the last time. Let's go back to the quick save. There's a very specific way to do this to keep you from getting into that situation where you're all on one rock. Come on, load me up. I'm going to show you the trick that I learned about this in another playthrough. I do have another playthrough I'm doing off camera. I'm trying out the monk, and my goal is to try and grab every book I can find, and then right before the end of Act 3, I'm going to have a video where I'm just going to... Alright, everybody go apart.
Eager for battle. One true way.
And then I think if I go group, everybody will come up to here. Because the trick in this is to take Starian. Okay, this is where you ungroup. You have Astarion.
Watch your back.
It's got two actions here, so if I do... God, I can't remember how I did this. I think I have him jump first, because that puts him... Okay, now the trick is to do... This is the way the game mechanics kind of work. So this is what I found out, is I can have him do a jump, like, way out to there. It will spot him, but he should finish his jump.
Something different.
Okay. And then you take
Eager for
Lae'zel.
battle.
She's going to do the same kind of thing. See, he's going to be at the top of the initiative. And she can run all the way and get a jump, like, to there. So even though it's got her an initiative lower, she's already in battle. And you do this with everybody.
Wanna dance?
So long as you jump way back here, and then you do like a run and jump up here, you get into battle. There. See how people are joining the battle, but it's already after they're closer? That's the trick. The next one up is Gale.
Seek and you shall find me.
We do the same thing with him, but we run like all the way over here and jump up to here.
Forthwith.
Oh, he's got a very terrible initiative this time around. Will
Defender of the people.
jump here. And then we have you jump into the mud.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, we got really bad initiatives, didn't we? That's terrible.
What's
All right,
next?
Shadowheart. And then I have you do the same thing. You'll jump up behind Astarion. Okay, now we're all in battle. Now, unfortunately,
Hungry for the
Larian
slaughter.
cannot get there because of the mud. I don't think I can jump. No, I can't jump closer. It's only a 75. Do I want to use a arrow of fire? Because if I hit, I'll do more damage. Where is he? Let's see if we do that. It's got 4 left, but normally I'd have like Gale or somebody in second position and be able to do something. So we are terribly, horribly messed up here. He has got to get off of the rock. Because we don't want to be bunched up together. And then he can do a cunning dash. Come on, let me move. Why is it not showing me able to move? I'm supposed to have 2 of these, but I only got 1. Okay. Alright, that's where we're gonna go there. Now they're gonna go. The wood woad. He's gonna dash up here. These guys summon. They move up and summon more of their kind. So it's gonna fly up here and summon. I wanted to move up closer, yes. No, didn't move close enough. Okay. So, she's got to do a jump. Provides attacks of opportunity, huh? Well, let's swing. Please let me jump. I wish it would let you finish the jump. Doubled movement cost. Dagnabbit. Alright, she can't do anything. She can move like here. And then just shoot this guy. So he doesn't summon anymore. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I only got 3. Oh, Karlach Han. This one's gonna summon. He doesn't. Came up a little bit close. Oh, he didn't summon. He didn't summon. Okay. Well, I gotta finish that one off over there. She can't jump. She's already considered jumped. So she's just going to move in this general direction. And she's going to have to use her... Doesn't she have... Oh, yes, she does. Okay. We're going to get rid of this one. Oh, for the love of Mike! What the heck? That's ridiculous.
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay, you have a problem. Does he not have spells? Oh, did I use them all up? I used up all my spells. Oh my god. 56, because it's... Well, if I shoot this one, I should get 56, because I'm threatened. Okay. So it doesn't look like I can get away. Can I get away? Go ahead, take your shot. Yes, I know. Oh, I want to get this thing. Okay. And then that's all Will can really do.
A tale for the ages.
Gale, I need you to move up just a little bit, I think. Because I want to drop this second level spell on those two. Because hopefully when it comes their turn, they'll die there and then these things go away. Hopefully that's what's going to happen. Yes, you're going to keep hitting me for 1 point, and there's nothing I can do about it. And you, unfortunately, we're kind of stuck. You can still jump. I'll have you jump there. Because of your high strength, you can jump up really high. And then I was going to have you, can't get to them. She doesn't really have a good AoE spell, but she has this lovely inflict wounds. So I think she's just gonna take a shot at that one. It did some damage to him. Alright, and then switch back to your protective stuff. Now you get to move. Not enough movement. So if I did a cunning dash, would I have enough movement? Not enough movement. Alright, what if I jump? I can jump right up next to him. And then whack him. 75% chance. And miss. Gale, dude, you're having problems here. Alright, this thing's gonna like cast an entangle or something. That was saved. And that took that took those two out with the thing. And when that went down, then their summoned ones went away too. So that's why you attack them and leave the summoned ones alone. Alright, girl, he's right in front of you. So let's go ahead and rage up. his sword, and he's high defense, but let's see if we can hit him anyway. Got him for 14. That's not bad, that's not bad. You're gonna come up here. Oh, you're gonna dash. I thought you would come up here and cast another entangle. Okay, Will. So it's just us here at the end. So, where are you, Lae'zel? Let's get
Time to strike.
Lae'zel. Not enough movement. What happens if you jump to like right here? And then what have you got here? This is no sweeping attack would do 1d8 to multiple enemies. This would be just an action which will get extra damage on him, maybe? And miss. So let's use your action surge. And see if you can do that again and not miss. There we go. We didn't miss that time. I was hoping to hit him the first time and then do the action surge and finish him off, but that didn't work. Alright, so she's done.
Battle favors the fearless.
You, sir. Can't jump. Well, he could Misty Step. To get... He's got 18. He's got 25. This only does 4 to 13. So if I were to step to like right here, do I get it? 40%. I don't understand why I'm 40% for muddy. But I hit him anyway. For 6. Okay. That ends you.
No gloom, all doom.
Then I think I have you. How many hit points does this thing have left? It's got 6. These do 2 to 5 each. I'm gonna let Astarion deal with that one, hopefully. And we're going to have you do 25, 12. You might get that one if you hit all 3 of them. 11. It's got 1 left. Kick him down to 1. That's all I can do.
Got to concentrate.
Alright, Hunk, can you hit him? Let's see. Got rid of him. And we got a level up on Will? I guess? Okay. Continue to move behind him? You can't get there. Okay. Do I need to heal anybody? Probably Gale. Maybe throw a heal back at Gale. Because I didn't realize I took that much damage. Oh, those mud things that exploded, that's right. Okay, he's done. She's done, rather. Alright, dude. Take some damage. And then just, like, move back this way. Can't get off any opportunity attack. Can you hide? They can't see you, so let's have you hide. That's what you do. Alright, the wood woad gets to beat on somebody. And he missed. Karlach. You do not want to miss Karlach, because she will hit you. Maybe. Can you pump strike? Got an extra hit point in there.
No holding back.
Just agonizing blast. Oh, I don't want to do you yet. Because if you succeed, you will actually knock him out of Lae'zel's range, and I want her to be able to hit him. Oh, for the a mic. Oh boy, you guys are bad.
His path.
Got to keep fighting.
Shadowheart's doing more damage than anybody. Should just say
Forever
stop.
dauntless.
Oh, I hit space on Will. Oh, so dumb. It's got 15, just 1 to 12. I'd have to max out to get him with the magic missiles. So he's gonna get another turn. Right? So maybe I just throw this at him. Oh no, he's susceptible to lightning. Right? Aren't they weak? Oh, come on. Yeah, because he's wet. And they're susceptible. Vulnerability. Damage is doubled. So if I do the Witch Bolt on him, I might get him. If I can hit him. I can't hit him. Stay put. Asterion, all you can do is come out here. And I think you have advantage on, so you can do that. Critical hit for 12, but it's still got 3 left. It gets another turn. Boo. Boo. Dash away. Dash away. Boo. Oh. Oh, the lightning's messed him up. Can you take him down? Took him down. Yay. And everybody leveled up, so it did work. Okay. I'm going to move in here before we say group up. Because otherwise people will walk out into the water. I can get the mud methods. Because I think they have lots of ingredients for... Those are all ingredients to do some kind of potion. Should be... There he is.
Let's have a peek inside.
Take that. These guys carry... See, they've got all sorts of things like this, and this shield here I like to give to Shadowheart. Okay, now Shadowheart. This gives you a shield with a spell on it. So, her nice spear and this thing. Got Rain Dancer. Okay. Alright, we need to come back over here. So I think we need to go around this way. And we need to have Shadowheart
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
cast a guidance on
You
him.
need to pick me up.
There's a perception check here, I'm pretty sure,
Ah, excellent choice.
that I need to get.
A marked tree. Could be the one Kagha mentioned in her correspondence.
Okay, now I have Rain Dancer, so I'm going to go ahead and do this create water, like right here. Oh, no. I'm going to do this first. And then I'm going to do this create water to put the fire out. So I don't take fire damage when I walk across it. Because that's what will happen to you. Okay, now there's a wooden crevice there. I don't think there was anything in this base. No. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Just the wooden crevice. If you go to the wooden crevice, you will find The note, which you technically have to read so that it registers. Well done, sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Alias. And Alias needs to die. So we can investigate Courtney. And I don't like these twisting vines lying around here, so here. Go on fire. Okay. And I think
Adventure awaits.
I can go around the fire. Internal. Because this gives me sparkle hands. It's something that I can... When viewed with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal gain no damage. This is great for a monk. My monk run through, I came down here and got these because it gives him 2 lightning charges with his unarmed attacks, and it's just absolutely fantastic. In a run through like this, Gale's just going to eat them. Now there was... God, where is it? Is it over here? Yeah, we got to go over this way. I think I can do this by myself, if I remember right. There's nothing in the vase, but you can go get the wooden trunk. Which gives you a bunch of rope, which is... That's the other thing I'm looking for. If anybody knows one, leave me something in chat or in the comments if you're seeing this on YouTube. I'd really like to know if there's a mod that lets you use rope somehow. There's a vase up here. Survival check failed. Okay, who's got survival? What I really should do is level everybody up, because that'll raise our bits. Alright, character sheet. And this thing. Survival for you is a +1. Survival for you is a +3. Survival for you is a +1. Survival for you is a +3. Karlak, +3. Will, +2. Okay, so we want to level everybody up. How about if we do... Should we just go do that? It's 4th level. It shouldn't be that tough. So let's just do... We're going to do a bunch of level ups here. I'm going to take a drink. Let me know if that's the right place for the camera. Alright, so I gained spell slot and a cantrip and 2 spells. Alright, cantrips... Strike with your weapon, affecting your foe with resonance that hurts them for 1d8 thumber damage when they move. That's for the new like blades wielder or something. Necromancy. Got some new spells here. That's why I'm looking. Toll the Dead. Ring the bell of impending doom. If the target is at full health, you deal 1d8, 1 to 8 necrotic damage instead. If they're wounded, you can do 1 to 12. That's a cantrip? It is an action. I do like Shocking Grasp because somebody in armor gets up close to you and you just hit him and you can do some damage to him. I might change these. I think I might even change what he is. I might make him a necromancer, but okay, I've got that. Now my spells. I like to have him have Misty Step as a choice. Phantasmal Force. Scorching Ray is always nice, except a lot of people are immune to fire these days. Flaming sphere, and it rolls around for 10 turns. This is immediate. Huh. Some immediate damage. Well, we're going to take Misty Step, because it's always good to have a Misty Step. Get yourself away from things. We have a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2 to 16 psychic damage until long rest. What? Unequipped and equipped again, but must remain on the spellcaster's person. But I can't use a short sword. Right? I have to wait on that one. I have to check and see if you can use a short sword. See invisibility. It's not... I really want him to be a damage dealer. So it's either Crown of Madness or one of these damage things. Hold person's nice, but it's an attack roll. See, I don't have anything that's like an AoE at this point. It's a strength save. It's a dex save. You gotta concentrate. I don't mind the concentration spells because I'm going to be taking some illithid powers that make that actually very good. Oh, let's just take Scorching Ray for now. And then prepare spells. I'm going to drop the knock. And I think I'm going to pick up the Scorching Ray. Because I can throw a Grease once and then Scorching Ray the next time and do much, much more damage. And Tasha's Hideous Laughter is just hilarious to do. And I'm at 4th level, so I get a feat. This is where it gets interesting. For him, it's pretty much just do this. Because I get my Wisdom up a point and my Intelligence up a point. Which for him is important. With some of his checks. She's health increased. She just gets a feat. Now this is where I'm... Normally I would just take her her con and her strength up. But there are some... Because otherwise you have to wait till 8th to get these things rounded. Right? But there is 2 maneuvers and getting Spirit Eye to fuel them after a short, long rest, right? I was thinking of having her. What is this one? An ability by 1. So that's usually one of the ones I take because she has 3 odd ones. She's already like proficient with every weapon in them. There was another hit points. 3 skills of your choice. 2 ritual spells. Resilient. Was it resilient that I could just like take up her strength? Then at 8th level I get her constitution and dexterity up? Because the other one I really like to take... Oh, it's this one. Critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack. You can make another melee weapon as a bonus action that turn. So it gives her a possibility of an extra hit. Because what I like to take with her is Great Weapon, Master, Alert, and then do something for her stats. Although you could probably get rid of Alert and takes... What was it? Resilient? She can pick one up here. 2 at the next and an alert. Oh. This is the places where I get really messed up. Because if I was gonna, thing is, I could respec her so that these things would all be even. Like take a point out of con and put it into dex and stuff. I think I'm just gonna do this. Make her 18 strength and a 15 con. She's usually not a missile shooter. She's the one that jumps into battle and beats you over the head with a stick. Or in her case, a big flaming sword. Because at that 5th level, you get a bunch of extra stuff. He gets a feat. I'm going to do the same thing with him. I'm going to be very mundane on this. You guys can leave me things in the comments about what I should do. And in his case, I'm going to take wisdom. Because he's going to need that for saving throws against that freaking book that he's going to be so interested in. She picked up a cantrip? Have her take Toll the Dead? That sounds like Shadowheart. You're kind of creepy in a goth girly way. Take Toll the Dead. And then preparing your spells. I always want to put that in there. She has silence. Right now, I think I'll put hold person on her, but that'll probably switch depending on what battle I'm going into. Because the things I like is like hold person and then run up and hit him with inflict wounds. Because it's not going to miss. And in her feat, I'm going to be very mundane here and do her as well. It's going to be her wisdom and her strength. Because I have her sort of as a backup frontline fighter. That's how I try to build her. So I want her to hit a little better, and I definitely want her wisdom up because, you know, perception checks. We doing Karlach now? Karlach. She's a tougher one. Change Bestial Heart. No, I like her Bestial Heart. Her Bestial Heart, I like the bear. The other one I like for her, and when I go into the Underdark, if I make it to 8th level before I'm out of the Underdark, I might very well give her Eagle Heart for a little while. Like if she makes it to 5th level or something. Because then she can jump from up above and like jump on people and do extra damage. But again, I'm just going to go simple here. There's much better ways to do all this, I'm sure. But I'm building them to be melee fighters. That's what their jobs are. And then Will, I'm going to take your charisma up. You get a cantrip and you get a spell. So cantrip. Strike with your weapon, inflicting flow with run as a search from one to another when they move. For 1 turn. So it does 1d8 plus 1 piercing. See, his Pact of the... I think I took Pact of the Blade with him. So all these are actions. Well, she's got that one. So let's try out some of this new stuff. We'll try this Blooming Blade. See how that works. He gets a spell. I took... Where is... Shadow Blade should be good for him. But I was thinking of... Did I take Hellish Rebuke already? God, I wish I knew what spells he had. Witch Bolt I want to take at some point, just because it's nice in that it can do things to people. Hellish Rebuke. I like having Hellish Rebuke on a Warlock. It's a nice reaction spell. As much as I'd like to take something a little higher level spell, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, and then he's going to take a feat, and we're just, again, we're being very mundane about this. Charisma's his spellcasting thing. Intelligence would help him with things, but dexterity helps him with armor class and hitting things because he's a finesse fighter. And I think that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody. Okay, so you failed. So let's bring... Karlach should have a good survival. Come on, Karlach, jump up here. Come up here and say hi to Gale. Bring Yell up one at a time. There we go.
What's that?
I don't know, we'll have the wimpy wizard do the digging. He needs to build up his muscles. Right? Okay, we've got Potion of Animal Speaking. A lot of food and water. Okay, take all that. Alright, I think that's it. If I remember right, that's all that's here. Right? Because I've been out to this. This you can't get across. I can walk over here just so I can see the map.
Certainly.
Because I'm pretty sure I cannot get down here and jump across to this space. Right? Can I jump across to that space? I don't think I can. But if we go back up here, we can go down that way to the chest. Okay. Did I clear the map? I cleared the map. Okay. Come on down here, Gale. We'll do a group to get everybody here. Because we gotta go... We do have to go over here.
Curiosity
there's any
must be
base.
satisfied.
Alright, we got all the imps. Got the wood woads. Yeah, we got everything. Did the wooden chest. Did we check the base? I don't remember if I checked the base. I don't think there's anything in it. I can't remember. Yes, we're all gonna get wet. We're walking around in the water. Yeah, and I did open the chest.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Okay. No. We talk to you later. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna talk to you. I wanted to check the chest. Not that. I think yes, I took everything. Okay. Out we go. We have to run out here to the rock. To the rock we must go. From the rock we must jump to here.
Certainly.
And then from this rock we must jump over here. And from this rock we must jump to here. And we move on up and get out of everybody's way. That's one of the things you can do is if you... One of the reasons why I take all those single gold piece pieces, which a lot of people don't do, I take probably 200 or 300 worth of those gold pieces, single gold piece things, every early game, and turn them in, because what they let me do is they let me buy these Hill Giant strength potions, and then I drop one on Shadowheart, and guess what? When you do that, Shadowheart actually hits things. So it is worth your while to go and do that. Now we're all 4th level, which means we might be able to handle Kagha if she decides to go bad on us. We're going to have Will do the talking to her. Out here is some boxes and a chest. There's a wooden trunk here. It has a hammer. I failed a perception check. It's not good. Wooden barrel. We've got alcohol. Can't remember. If I go up this way, I think I end up. Yeah. There's the red caps there. I want to take the red caps on when I'm at full strength, so I do not want to do that right now. Okay, that's her house. Is this where's the mark? Is the mark up here? I think the mark's up here. Alright, I can walk around and we'll see the dead brothers. Okay, we're gonna walk about. I don't think the red caps will mess with me.
Poor souls. Suppose they never found their sister.
These killings were deliberately brutal. There's something near that relishes in carnage.
Yep, it's called a hag. And it used to be called anti-ethel. We're gonna get in a big fight with anti-ethel and lose because we're not very good. Okay, somebody did find it. That's what I was looking for. I thought it was a little bit further out, but okay, we'll just take all that. That's money. This is a nightlight. I've got so much. I gotta go check my. I got. Alright, I've got suspensions I can build. This is a trick as well. When you have 3 of these, like each one of these weighs 1, and they will make one. Like each one weighs 0.1, so that's 0.3, right? This thing weighs 0.2, so you get from 3 down to 2. So every so often, just do your extracts to lower your weight. What do you do? Spider silk I don't have enough of. Okay, and then suspensions. Did I still have another one I could do? Oh, Bullywug Trumpet. You need him to make potions, but more importantly, this just trims off a little bit of your Gloth's Candle. I don't have enough, but Weave Moss, I have enough to take 0.6 down to 0.4. So just go ahead and get those out of the way. So this is something that I just strongly suggest, like this one. There's 6 of them, so that'd be 0.3 is 1.8, which will come down to 1.2. So we'll get all those. Those help you build speed potions. Dragon Egg Mushroom, Dagger Root, I've got 2. Balsam, I've got 1. It just lowers the weight a little bit. Acorn Truffle. Nightlight, I don't have enough. Oh, Acorn Truffle is how I make animal speaking potions? Is that how I make animal? What do I need here? Any salt. I've got 3 salts. 2 of these, so if I need another potion of animal speaking, I can actually craft it. Okay. I can also craft potions of healing, which are far more important, and a potion of speed. Potion of speed is the hyena ears. I can make 6 of them, which later on becomes important. Some of the bigger battles, like in Chapter 2, having a speed potion on like Lae'zel and Karlach is like really important, so they can run around and hit people like 3 times. So I tend to save those. I use the ones I find and the ones I can buy first, and I try to save my ingredients, my potions, for when I can't get them anymore. Then I go building things. The Hill Giant potions are really hard to build. Now, I was going to go up this hill here because what I'm looking to do is there's a way to get... That's what I was looking for. It's the waypoint. When you get the waypoint, that means you can come back here and then deal with the red caps from this side. And there's the two brothers. So we'll take their belongings and...
In for a surprise?
Okay. Alright, now from here... We could go deal with the Gur, but I'd like to do all that with full strength. I think I'm going to take 2 rests here. I'm going to do a rest now. Then I'm going to go back to the grove. Put that on the map. Okay, so up here. We pretty much did the blighted village, except for the ogres. And then we've got the goblin camp stuff over here. So I'm thinking of trying to go back and do the druid stuff. Right? What's that one? Oh, that's the Githyanki patrol. Right. Because I have not been up here either. To the Risen Road stuff. Right? So I need to go back up here. And deal with a bunch of stuff. Find the missing shipment, which is a whole bunch of nasty gnolls. So my thought was, I'm going to go back and try and do the druid stuff, see if I can get Kagha to convert. I don't really want to have to fight her, but I might have to. If I get that to happen, I can come back here, try and talk with the ogres and talk them into joining us with their horn. And then after that, I would, rather than going to Goblin Saza, we will head north. We'll go up to the Risen Road, and with the goblins in, with the ogres in tow, we go up here and we deal with the gnolls, and then go take care of the place that's on fire. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But anyway, we can go take care of the place that's on fire. We can talk to the Zentarum. Do some buying there with them, because we should have enough to buy decent stuff. I'm trying to get the Titan String bow for Lae'zel. If you have a strength-based character, that thing is just wonderful. If you have to force shoot ranged, it adds your strength bonus. So it's really nice for that. They've got a couple other really nice things there too. And I got to make sure I have everybody in the right armor too. Which, maybe I should check that. She's still in her half plate, so she's still in her chain shirt. Okay, I have not bought anybody any of the scale mail. Because the scale mail +1 is better than these. It gives you like armor class, it takes her up to like an armor class 19, takes her up to like a 17. And as much as I like to leave her in just her clothes, I like to put her in the scale mail +1 because it takes her up to like a 16 or a 17. So it helps as well. Okay. And then Will's kind of stuck at padded armor. If I can find the gauntlets of dexterity. Yeah, that lets him run. If he dashes, he can run. He can jump without a. Doesn't cost him an action to do it. Poses an action. This lets him get his armor class up. If you can find the bracers that take your dexterity up to 17, that's what helps Will for a while. But I mean, you can put them on anybody. But I've got a lot of things to find here. And most of them are found when you play around with the goblins, the ogres, and who else? I can't remember. Oh. Constitution saving throws. Maybe we have Shadowheart. I don't have any of the other helmets. Unless I'm carrying around a bunch of junk. Okay, what am I carrying around? I got a couple of those things. Got a baguette! Oh, that's right. Gale doesn't have any food stuff. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, Gale, send this stuff back to camp. I forgot, I have his food pack. I usually do this. I sacrifice one person's food pack to store everything back in camp. But I took all this stuff with me, so I'm an idiot. Send that back to camp. This is all food. This is booze. I will do a rest where I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 2 rests in a row. I'm gonna do a rest where I'm drunk. And then do something minor. You. Did I have some? Oh yeah, there's a pear or something. Okay, I'm just trying. Oh, I should just do this by type, right? It'll at least be a little better sorted. So maybe I can find all the food and booze, put them all in one place. Yeah, see. That neutralizes all poisons. That's Ithbank. That goes to camp, because that's just booze. 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 Animal speaking. Featherfall. Animal speaking's nice to have on your lead person so that you don't always have to switch. Right now I have to switch to Karlak to talk to any of the animals. I'm not seeing any more food. Am I missing it? Oh, there's one. Food can weigh you down a lot. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get, like, go to the grove and sell. Because I have a bunch of stuff. Okay, I really need to go back to camp. We don't have the gem. Oh, we haven't gone and fought the spiders yet. Well, maybe we'll do that. We can go fight the spiders, get some experience points there. So we've got a lot of things to do. What is this? Haste helm. This is... gives you momentum for 3 turns. Okay. 6 to 17, but the sword of justice does 7 to 17. So maybe we'll leave that alone. He's got this. I thought we had a magic. I think I have to go buy the magic rapier, or maybe I find it on somebody. Can't remember. It's like a +1 rapier you can get to. Anyway, we now have this to come back to, so it'll be easier to get back into the swamp. So we are going to skip out on the Blighted Village at this point, and we are going to go back to camp. I know I really don't need to rest, but I wanted to come back to camp. I want to check up on all my friends here. Let's run around and talk to them all. Because I think I have to do... I think I'm going to have to talk to a Starian.
Listen.
Nope, not you. Not you. Not you, hun.
Which way to the nearest library?
You might eat him alive. Alright, I gotta go talk to a Starian. I really find it odd that just because I'm the tab, I don't have my tent. Tell me about yourself. I don't think there's a lot to tell, right? But we're gonna go through this.
What's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay, I have to... I have to reduce myself by 2 people, right? Alright. I do have to reduce myself.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Oh, shush.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do all the hard work.
Not true,
It
dude.
sounds
You'll be
awful.
along. You'll be along in a moment. It's just for resting purposes. I have to have you not in the party. It's a rule. It's a rule of the mod. Talk to Lae'zel.
Speak.
Does she have anything to talk about? Do I want to tell these people about the orb in your chest and how it came to be there? I'm not sure I want to do that. I can't tell Astarion that. I can tell Lae'zel that. I can tell Will this. Okay, how did you become
My
a glaive?
father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life.
All right,
One
there we
merely
go.
answers its call.
We'll get his
So it was
backstory
for
in here
me.
for everybody that doesn't
I was
know it.
hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Whatever became of the boy?
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
How great could you be? I've never heard of you. Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle? I'd like to talk about something else. Is that how you lost your eye?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay. What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story.
The devil
The
with the silver
Devil
tongue.
with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my
Hydrate.
father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? And given
Sounds
the
like Gale.
circumstance, I'd do it again. My soul was a necessary price to pay for.
He's required to shut up here by his pack.
I'm afraid I can't say more about it. But I can say this. I had but one road I could travel. For now, you have a dozen, 100, 1,000 to choose from.
Actually, not
A
with
road
Gale.
that leads to a devil is the very last one you should follow.
Okay. So I can tell him about the orb. Does it have to do with, I wonder. I'm curious now. Characters. Oh, he's still here. He's at medium, she's at neutral. Shadowheart's at medium, Lae'zel's at... Well, Lae'zel's at neutral, but I can tell her. I just can't tell, Astarion. Interesting. I can't tell Astarion about the Netherese. I wonder if I can tell Karlach and Lazelle and Will definitely. Okay, Will, I needed you to stay at camp. Sorry, I have to get
Well,
myself down to 4 people. Sorry. Right,
Are you
camp.
sure? The blade
Yeah,
stands
yeah,
at the
it's
ready.
just the rules of the dang thing.
And just when things were warming
Because I
up.
gotta reduce my party number to 4. So you guys can see how this works here. It's in passives. It comes in here. You have to click this on and it says, hey, do you want to change all this stuff? And you have to say yes. It explains how it all works. And then I have to take down the party level. Take down the party level to 4. Because when you do a long rest, you have to, it won't let you long rest if your party limit's over 4. Because it messes up the game. Set the unset limit to 4. Would you like to continue? Yes. We want to go back to 4. Then I'll take it back up to 6 and pick them up in the morning. It's just something you have to do. So you just have to like dump a couple people. Usually whoever the 2 are at the bottom of the list, it's easiest. Unfortunately, you have to do it through conversation. All right, I want to see if I can tell Karlak about the thing in my chest. I'm thinking of having Gale try to romance Karlak.
Hmm?
Your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil? It's the longest
Depends
sentence
on
there.
the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I just love her. She's like Dory from the fish story thing. You and Zara seem to know each other. How?
We were
Nosy.
both part of Zariel's inner circle.
Okay.
Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
You think she's coming up?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Okay, let's change the subject. Isn't where I thought I'd end up. Okay, so I was not able to tell her about the orb.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Okay, this is how I can get to it. Okay, I'm going to be honest with her. I have a condition I need to manage. I'd still be looking for a cure.
We have more in common than I knew. I won't pry for details. Right now, at least.
Okay. Did that help my... I'm curious about where her approval is on me. She's still only neutral. She's at medium. She's at neutral. Can't be it. Can't have a thing on myself. Okay. So I gotta do something to make Karlak like me. Okay, and then I need to talk to Shadowheart, and then I gotta go to sleep, and then I'll probably have to talk to everybody again. Okay, Shadowheart baby. Baby girl. God's own princess, as everybody calls her.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
I do have to say that her story and Astarians, at least to me, from the ones that I've seen how they played out in my first complete playthrough, her story and Astarians are like the most long-lasting. They start like early in Act 1. They start to intrigue you, and they take a very long time to resolve. I think the others might too. If you romance them, you'll get more into their stories. But these two, even if you're not romancing them, they're like kind of central pillars to the NPCs in the story. Okay, I really don't want to get into any of this right now. So we're going to go to sleep and see if there's something she's going to tell me. So end the day, and let's see if people want to talk to me specifically. We do have withers, right? Yeah. Are there any exclamation points? I don't see any. Secret door? Where's the secret door? I have a secret door? I'm going the wrong way. Where's the secret door? I've never seen a secret door before. I need to go up here? No. No, that's not going the right way. I need to go southward to a secret door? Oh no, that's off our map. Okay. Yeah, that's not on our map. That's way up there. Okay. God, I was like, there's a secret door in our campsite that I don't know about? What the heck? One of the things I don't like is that they took away Gale's tent. Just turned it into some water here. And I would have much rather had this be part of, just have that be there and that's where you would go to sleep and stuff. But they took it away, and I didn't really like that. Okay, I do not see anybody that needs to be talking to. I don't see any exclamation points. God's own princess, do we? Let's go talk to her again, because we're going to run out of our elixir of giant strength. It's the only bad thing about doing this long rest.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. We're not going to pry. It's not worth the hassle. Does Karlach need to say anything to me tonight? I can't remember if these things change.
Hey, soldier.
No. Okay. Nothing for Karlach. Astarian. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do the Astarian thing. So I'm going to save right before I go to sleep in case I screw something up.
Speak.
Okay. Don't have anything new to say. I don't know why I can tell her about the orb. I can tell her and I can tell Will. Was I able to tell Shadowheart? I'm not able to tell Shadowheart, am I? I forgot to look. Can I tell her about the orb in my chest?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
No, I can't. Okay. So only Will and Lae'zel, huh? That's interesting. That I can only tell 2 people in camp about my thing. Talk to Astarian. He's probably going to suggest that he's going to do something tonight.
Yes?
Nope, he's not. Okay. So, all right. Before we do this, we're going to do a hard save. I think this might be the night that you wake up. So we go to bed. Just one of these.
You don't sleep well.
Yep, this is it.
Flitting between dreams.
Let's see if I can
and
talk my way
nightmares.
through this right.
Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like.
Yes,
I
it is.
swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really
There we
is.
go.
A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
There they have. Can't believe I didn't see it. Even found the boar you sucked on. Melee attack! Pick up a stake and lunge at the monster. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours? Okay.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak.
I love the reference to kobolds that
If
are
I
made.
just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
I can't remember how I go through this. Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
No, I can't. Why to bite me? How can I
Because we
trust
don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong.
Not really.
Please. Only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal. No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
Yeah, let him go.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Okay. Then we sleep through this. If I'm right, he gets his ability, but you don't have to be bitten. You go talk to him.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in
There we go.
Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
No, but I have questions. How are you standing in the sun?
Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Mind flayer paraffin?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations.
This is the important part.
I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks.
Although
Although there's still time.
Yep, here come my girls.
Don't scare me. As long as they keep their teeth to themselves. No sense judging someone for who they are. Except devils, obviously.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Enough, we need him like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
We all have our shit to bear. As long as you remember your manners, Astarion, you're welcome at my fire.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay. So I did my thing. Cool. I saw this in somebody's playthrough, how they talked. Oh. I have a potion. I want to go talk to Scratch. I have a potion of animal speaking. Drink that, Gale. Okay, and I need to increase the party limit. To 5. To 6. And then I have to add Astarion.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Join me.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two.
Oh, okay.
I prefer to travel in smaller groups.
I forgot to hit the little thingy.
It's more intimate.
Yeah. I'll be back.
If you say so.
I need to go talk to my dog. Scratch, dude? Scratch?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yeah. Sorry about what happened
Master.
to your master.
Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Pet him? Garlic approves. Shadowheart approves. Lizelle doesn't approve. Lizelle's like, why are you playing with the animal? We should be chopping things to bits. Hit him again. You'll bring me a ball, right, Scratch? Will you bring me a ball later? So we can play fetch? Okay, I need to leave. I could pet him all day. Okay, I also have to have Karlach.
Attention!
You cast your animal. Speak with animals. So 2 of us can talk to the animals. I need to do this. I need to show you this again. You go into passives. Oh, not her. On me. Gale. On this thing. I've added this, but you have to do this part too, which says apply it. Because it disables you for like 6 or 10 seconds. See? You're disabled. So if you try to do it like in the middle of combat to get more people in your party, you're vulnerable to getting your head kicked in. It's basically resetting a whole bunch of little flags that limit you to 4. And now I can just go grab Astarion. And Will. I really think it's hilarious having all 6 origin characters in the party.
Yes?
Join me.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Yeah. He picked up 66 experience points for something. I don't know where I picked up 66 experience points, but okay. Go talk to Will. Maybe talking to Scratch gave me 66 experience points?
Well,
or maybe they're all just, I like you.
That's the spirit.
He got 66 experience points. What is that doing to our experience points? 66. 41. She didn't have 66. 126. She's like 100 points ahead of her. 60 points ahead of the rest of us. 66 and 66. Okay. So we need like 3,700. We need like 3,800 experience points to go up levels. So we need lots and lots of experience points. Okay. So I have all my spells here. I have to waste one of my first level spells for mage armor because I don't think we have any scrolls. Who do I have carrying around the scrolls? Am I carrying around the scrolls? I don't think I have any scrolls. Oh, I do have a scroll of mage armor. So I will waste a scroll of mage armor on myself. Because that saves me a spell slot. So that's useful. Okay. So there we are. What's my time? An hour and 35 minutes. Okay. So where do we want to go? I could go try to do the grove thing. Get that over with. Let's check the journal. I've got investigate. I do not have save the Halcyon. Did I? I did not go see Nettie? Could have sworn we went to see. Goblin Assassin. Investigate Kagha. We have to go and confront her with that. Authorities of Empire woke up last night and bent over and was drinking the book. They warned him never to do it again, and he should have his ability. And we need to get her more iron and go find what's his name, Arabella. But did we not? I don't think we actually went and saw Nettie. I don't see the wyvern toxin. Did I give it to Astarion? Or Will? No, I didn't. Oh my goodness, Tonto. I don't even know about Nettie. Alright, let's go back to the Druid's Grove. I have a bunch of stuff I haven't done there yet. Then we'll grow environs. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here I didn't do. I just, like, grabbed a thing about Kagha and went off on my merry way. I need to go talk to people. Because I don't have the official Go Find Halcyon quest. So, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
More goblins. Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
And if you go and look, I'll get us inside here. We did go save her, didn't we? Oh god, tell me we went up here and saved her. No. This one. Oh, I've got a bunch of soul coins, so yeah, I think we did save her. These need to go to Karlach, because Karlach uses soul coins. I don't. Okay, we didn't need to actually be up there. I did see someone that went and just, plain out, up and up, killed Kagha. It's a very nasty, long fight, but he did it. And, like, everybody in the grove was dead. I mean, literally, everybody, the kids and everything. I don't know if I could handle that in a game playthrough with them just slaughtering the kids and everything. We're gonna talk to Aaron, because we can sell him a bunch of
Need
stuff.
anything else?
Yeah.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
You're lying. I'm the only one in need. I'm the only one here. I'm the only one able to barter with you. Okay. I don't think I need 3 shells. I've got 1. And crossbow. Alright. Have a light crossbow. Should I be giving him hand crossbows? Does he have a hand crossbow? Light crossbow, light crossbow. He doesn't have any hand crossbows himself. I think I get those at the, So what do we got here? Chainmail +1. Armor class 17, but it's heavy armor. Chain shirt +1, which should give Shadowheart a better 1. Edge Wanderer. That's that. Medium armor. Medium armor. Ring mail. Scale mail +1. This would be one I want to get. The Ring of Flinging. Give it to, what's her name? And yeah, I've already sold him a bunch of stuff. Yellow dye, sea green, swamp green. Doesn't have what I want. I want purple for Gale to be in purple. Might change Gale's colors, too. Alright, we gotta get rid of some stuff then. Don't need all these torches. So I don't know. This one gives you guidance, so we want to keep that. I am not reading the books here for this because I've played it before and I've read all the books before, so I'm just selling him all the books and stuff because it's not. So if it's not read, I'm getting rid of it because I've read them all before. Like I said, I'm doing another playthrough where I'm going to try to collect all the books, and then I'm just going to do a 2 or 3 session thing where I'm just going to read through the books for everybody. Where are we at? We're not even close to him yet. Okay. I will empty out a bunch of my items here. Carnival squash, huh? Well, that's coffee. Coffee's got to go to camp. What is wrong with me? Drinking horn, earthen bottle, close. Empty potion bottle, empty potion bottle, empty potion bottle. Faded blueprints, faded instructions. Fork. Holy water. We'll stop at the holy water. There, now I'm getting closer. And I know the incense is worth quite a bit of money. Got lots of large bottles. Mugs. There, now I'm ahead of him. Don't need all those scrolls. I have not found a use for rope in the game, which I find rude. Okay, so I've got 510 that I took out of his pocket. We don't need any of this. Strength saving throws. I might put those on Lae'zel. Where he can't do anything with this stuff. Much as I'd like to. cup, tin plates. What do we got? Nelly in the black. I think I'll do a run through sometime and I'll try to gather all the art too so I can see what it all says. That might be something to, you know, silly things to do in the future. She's got the Woad shield, so she doesn't need this anymore. Right? Karlak, you've got a bunch of stuff we don't need either. Keep the magic Alex for now. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need that. Other boots. No, I need that. Bottle. Bowl. Bronze keg. Yeah, they won't let you fish either. Somebody's got to come up with a... Doesn't seem right to sell Halsin's pipe to him. Road, dust, gray clothes. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Round flask. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so we've got 930. I'm not sure about these two items. I'm going to mess with those a little bit. The magic items up here. I don't need a clear. Do I need a hand crossbow for him? If I give him 2 hand crossbows, he can fire both of them, right? So let's do that. Where's my hand crossbows? Dude, you got a hand crossbow here somewhere. Light crossbow, light crossbow. Oh, he doesn't have any hand crossbows. Okay, so we're gonna not do that. A great axe +1. Got the armor. I've already got the padded +1s from before. So I really don't... Spell Thief. Oh, Spell Thief only works for somebody that casts spells and can use it. Sorry, I have to take a drink there. So it's not really useful at this point. It does have a dark vision scroll. I do like these arrows. And I probably should have maybe a couple more of these. Couple more of these. Don't think I need another arrow of darkness, but this one might be worthwhile. So I'm still 300 ahead of him. I think this is all the non-magical stuff, right? That I put in here. Right? I put all non-magical stuff in here. Yeah, this is all non-magical stuff that I figure I'll probably never want to see. So I try to empty out his larder off camera. Is what I tend to put in there. He's got a couple light crossbows, but no hand crossbows. He does have thieves tools. How many thieves tools do you have, dude? How many you got there, dude? I only got 7 and 5, huh? 7 and 5. Do I have any others? Like, did I pick up any that I shouldn't be carrying around? I guess not. 7 and 5, huh? We don't have a ton of them. Well, I don't think I need to buy any. 7 and 5 is pretty good with him. And I know we find some when we go romping around and doing things. So, I've got the Sword of Tyr for her and the Flaming Sword for Lae'zel. I can swap between the two of them. So they've got two big, great, you know, two-handed weapons. This is the Dragon's Grasp. Is a hand axe. Slated to burning targets, but who can use a hand axe? Can I use a hand axe as Gale? This is a very heavy great axe. It's only a +1. There's better ones coming. So I think Karlak 7 to 17. 7 to 17. 6 to 14th, so yeah, let's give him this. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. I'm not going to. I kept on carrying around stuff thinking I would use it someday, and it's like, no. And I want to give that to... I'm going to get a better helmet. No reason to buy that. I know I'm going to find better helmets. I'm thinking of between Lae'zel and Shadowheart, they'll wear these non-magical things and this magical helmet between them. Probably the momentum will go to Lae'zel, and then I'll put these on Shadowheart just to give her the +1 saving throw on the Constitution when she's concentrating, and that'll +1 strength saving throws to somebody, I'm not sure. One of those three ladies, because those are medium armors. So it's got to go onto these gals. Yeah, I think that's about it for selling, and I really don't see a lot that I want to buy from him. I mean, it's not like I need healing potions. Right? I've got a whole ton of them, and I can make some if I really get dire straits. And Gale's carrying around like 26 of them. I need to split those up for weight, if nothing else. Then I have a series of magic items that I can use. And I'm saving the hand crossbow. If I find another one, if I find a second one, then I will give it to Astarion. Alright, so let's balance this offer. We get some money out of it as well. And barter. So I've got a whole ton of money here. 1950. Okay. And offline I will come back and mess with this thing here. Where did you find Corellian's Grace? I don't know who sells that. There's a vendor somewhere or someplace that you find Corellian's Grace. Because it's a really good monk weapon. You can get it, but...
Sylvanas be with you.
Yeah. Okay, do I need to have...
Where am I needed?
Sure. Have you talked to him?
Need anything else?
Nope, you've already talked to him. I need to have somebody new talk to him. Starion.
Keep your distance, darling.
I need to get the whole dialogue thing. Yeah.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue. You sound just... I pray to Sylvanas each night. The Wildfather will protect those refugees. I hope.
Okay. I'm really confused. Save Arabella, we did that. I do not have... Normally in here you have C... Nettie. Do I not have C Nettie?
Defender of the people. One move ahead.
Okay. Did we talk to the ox? I don't think I talked to the ox. I'm gonna go up here. Did I talk to the strange ox?
Any questions, children? Ah, you're addressing me? A humble ox. How quaint.
I should make my Arcano die roll.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No. You are incapable.
I have an 18 intelligence. I am not. I'm gonna try it. Oh, can I make this die roll? I want to see this. I never saw that before. Oh, I'm roll again if I have an inspiration. I don't care. Do I have a roll again? We're gonna roll again. I really want to make this. We made it! I want to see what he does.
I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much.
Okay.
I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, move. Tick-tock.
Funny.
There's a pouch. Take the pouch. You go into your inventory and you open up the pouch you just picked up. Oh, God. For those of you that don't know, this little button is important. You can sort by type, weight, value, latest. Okay? Go by type. I have a pouch here. I open it. There's some gold. And one of these. Close it. Now I have another pouch to play with. That's why I really would like to, like, if I could, you know, just put a tag on this in the text down here. I don't know how easy that is. But it's like, even if I could just add a number to it, backpack 1, backpack 2, backpack 3. You know, something to help me keep track of what I've got. Because I've got all these pouches, but I can't label them. I've got pouches and backpacks, but I can't label anything. Which is very, very annoying. Oh, I was going to test some, I was going to do something with the girls. Lazel, I was gonna give you. Did I have them? Who had them? Who had the helmet? You had the helmet. I was gonna have her put on the haste helm, which gives her momentum. Maybe. Lazel, can you equip that? And we're gonna take that. We're not gonna show that for her. And then for you. And then you also were going to put on... No, you've got on good gloves. Gloves of power. Absolute hit with a weapon attack. Possibly inflict 1d4 target's attack rolls and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. Ooh, those really belong on a Starian. What's the Starian got on? Oh no, he's got on the ones that make him jump. So, this helps your sleight of hand, but she doesn't really use that. Right? Possibly inflict 1d4 penalty to a target's attack rolls and saving throws. These sound like they should be on Barbarian. On the Barbarian. And then you're gonna equip these. For now. We'll get used. Once I get the Barbarian magic gloves, then I'll give those to her, and I want the Dexterity magic things for him. And necklaces or cloaks. We don't get cloaks in the game very much, which is very kind of disconcerting that I don't get those. It doesn't have any magical leather. Interesting. Okay, what's in this backpack? Oh, hey, Starian. Have some more stuff. And this should go... I guess we'll give these to Shadowheart. I don't remember not taking this stuff out. Oh, we've got lots of these. Okay, so we've got extras of these. Astarian, you don't seem to have one. And that's not good. You should have one. You should have at least one of these. You're my cleric. I'll give you a second one. And I think you have the most hit points, so you'll have the other two? Or should I give two to... Yeah, I should split this up and have each fighter have one. Right? Have the fighters that have the most hit points be able to, like, use these after they get done killing everything and they go, wimp, and wake you up from being dead. Because we are wimps. Gale has, like, 20 hit points. 24 now, I think I went up a level, didn't I? So, yeah, we're not 26 for him, 40 for her, 45 for her, 31 here, 31 here, 31. So these are all, you know, reasonable. Then I got a 40 and a 45 here, and then there's Gale. And I just kind of like, don't touch me, please, because if you do, I will die. All right. Okay, let's get out of here. We've gotten that done. Why do I not?
Onward.
Were we supposed to? Did we? I'm very confused. I could have sworn we talked to Zevlor before, but maybe we didn't. Maybe we just went straight to going.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, we need to go talk to Zevlor, I guess. Well, I could talk to Auntie Ethel. I could have sworn that we did this. But it's not showing up in my journal, which is a little disconcerting, so I'm going to go in here.
Ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
Talk to Eridan as well. I can't remember who I've talked to now, so I'm going to have Wills do some talking. He's got the charisma. Even if he does look like a devil. Go talk to Zevlor.
Time for a chat.
Confusion crosses Zevlor's eyes as he takes you in.
By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
Figured I was due a makeover. What do you think? Mind your own business, Zevlor. I paid the price for angering the wrong
Believe
devil.
me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates your face. He then turns his attentions elsewhere.
Our time grows short. If Kagha won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no. These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre. What is it? Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Okay. I guess I can't have that conversation.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
I'm really confused. Because my journal should have a whole bunch of entries in it. And there's not a lot going on here. Like, I do not have... We did that. Relay Zell. Hunt the devil. Rescued the gnome. Saved Arabella. Rescued Shadowheart. So that's all my completed quests. I do not have... I have to go do this. I have to save Marina. We've got to decide whether it's short or unlock it. What am I missing? Investigate the beach. Tire from the harpies. So we did that. Save the goblin Sazos. Got to the grove. In one piece, Saza told us to meet her at the goblin camp. Investigate Kagha. Why do I not have a thing on... I don't have anything about going to see Nettie. Okay, I'm There's Donnie. We've already talked with him. Alright.
Keep your feet
Someone there.
planted.
Over here.
She's not here anymore. We already talked with them in the bay? We've already saved Arabella. I'm so very confused.
Salutations. Step by step.
I do have my speak with animals on, so I can go talk to some of the animals.
My grizzled friend.
Suppose I should talk to Volo. Okay. So we want to talk to everybody in the grove. Come over here, we talk to the pig. Gotta do all our talking. Hey Tusk, how you doing?
I thought you were Halcyon.
You don't even look like
The bull
Halcyon.
prances around,
Half his size.
haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Up for debate?
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Persuade. It's gonna be tough, but we'll try it. Made it.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Kagha every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
See, the longer sentence is this.
It searches for news of Master Halcyon. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. I would prefer not to, but if Master Halcyon does not return, Kagha will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Okay. So you won't give me the quest. Now I need to go talk to the bird. Where's the bird? Where's the bird? There's a bird here somewhere. There he is. I need to come talk to the bird. See what the longest sentence is I can say to the bird. Because I'm Gale of Waterdeep, and I talk in very long sentences.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Stop fussing, looks fine. Deception. I'd leave it out. It's too dull. Intimidation. Kick at the bird, try and scare it away. This would be if I was playing a Astarion, I would be doing this. It's slightly off. We should a bit to the right.
Yes, you're right.
There you go, Topaz.
That's it.
Whatever.
On it.
No, they're white, but there's nothing in them. Do we find this? I don't think we found this necklace, did we? No, we didn't. Come down here. Got a bunch of things to do here. Things I totally forgot to do. Carly?
Let's march.
Hon, can you, like, move this rock? Over here? Oh, we must have grabbed it. Do we have the necklace of restoration on somebody? Oh, she does have it. Okay. Never mind. Have we talked to the bear?
Boo!
She can talk to the bear.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone. Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Yes, he is. I just have to. You look strong. Why not go after it? That's
No,
charm.
the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
You're a frickin' bear. You're a frickin' bear. Give me a
Let me
break.
work my magic.
It's like, give me a break. You're a bear. Alright, did we not go up and see Elvira too? We didn't do a whole lot of things, did we?
My pleasure.
I think because I didn't have speak with animals that I didn't want to bother.
Yes, I see.
Okay, let's go talk to Volo and the bear.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
One of the longest sentences. I have no time for questions. Fine, I like to talk.
Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins? Hardly. They were shapeshifted divas. Should I go there? Led by a lash and flank.
Aye, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
The time was when. That's the longest. That's the longest sentence.
I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men, but to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
This is the longest sentence. What do you want exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
It's not the longest
They
sentence.
did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Not worth the superstition. Goblin superstition not worth the ink and fire.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Not very good.
Until we meet again.
Okay. So we've gotten through that one. Did I not go up and...
drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard? Keep their confidence if you insist.
That was the way to the things. Did I not go up here and deal with her? I swear I did. Oh, no, the squirrels are still talking to her. So I haven't gotten there yet. Let's go there. Let's talk to her.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
I did talk with her. Okay. I didn't talk with the squirrels.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Could just spare it. That's the longest sentence.
We can't. Our brains are melting.
Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go before it's too late.
With my last strength, I will save us both. Away! Away!
Dramatic squirrels. Okay, yeah, she's still working on her song. I think I have the music really down low, don't I? I think I had to do that for YouTube stuff. Not this. Did I have to do that in the options? For music? Audio? Quality. Well, it's at 50, so I guess you just didn't want to sing today. Okay, we've been down that way. So I think I've talked with everybody I need to talk to. Except for Nettie. So I need to go talk to Nettie and the wolf in the... No, not here. Where's the door? Door's over here, right? Turn myself around. I have to get to the door. Okay, now who do I want to have go talking in here first? Will's got the charisma, but I've got the intelligence and wisdom. Wisdom and 14. Yeah, I think I have to go with Gale. Alright, here we go. I need to go talk to Nettie. I swear I talked to her. It's a problem when you're running more than one thing. You can't remember what you did. I need to go talk to Nettie. I need to go find a frickin' wolf. Make friends with him. There you are. I need to stop for a second. I need to talk to the wolf.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
That's my idea. I need to go up here. Or is it up there? Which way do I have to go? Is she in here? No, this is where I found her secret chest. No, that's not the one I need to go to. I need to go in here? Did I not talk to Nettie? Did I not talk to her?
Any word on Master Halson?
No, not yet.
Please hurry. For both your sakes.
Okay, that's really weird. That I can't...
Take it one step at a time.
It's really bizarre that it doesn't have the save house in here. Is it in here? Oh, okay. It's in here. Okay. Okay. I was like, why is this not out? Because I had that collapsed. Okay. I'm getting all confused. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try and do this. So we're going to come out here. See if this works. Come here, gang. Everybody surround. the bad guys. We're gonna save here. We're gonna do a hard save. We're gonna call it B for Kagha. Right? Let's see if we can do this. Alright, Kagha, I need to talk to you.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
You mean to take over the grove for the Shadow Druids?
What?
She fight me? I don't get a chance to talk her out of it? Why are they all hobbits and gnomes?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Yep.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Make this rat-a-rat.
What's in the cloakwood? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Okay, it's persuasion. I should have had Will do it. We'll see if I can do it. I might reload this and have Will do the talking. Oh, I made it.
No. You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Kagha's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
So I get plus 6, 7 minimum. I get 5 there. And I only get 4 there minimum. So this is... Yeah, I'm like plus 5, so only a nat 1 screws me up. No nat 1. Okay, no nat 1, I get to get away with it.
Kagha eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. By claw and tooth, from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild,
couldn't do this before. This is
against the
cool.
shade.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow.
Darren disapproves, Will approves, Karlach approves.
Was I so blind?
Of course,
Careful,
Darren
Kagha.
disapproves.
The
He wanted to
shadows
kill
don't forgive.
You get to kill people, dude.
To the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
I'll let you kill the Shadow
You
Druids.
would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
No. Okay. See, you get to eat them. 4 to 16. It has 36. No, she's on my side. It has 30. has this. This is a bonus action. So I can have you come do this first.
Break them.
Makes her bloodless. She's got 23 left. Can you sneak attack? Only 65, but and you missed. Dude, what is wrong with you? Got her for 2. Okay. Unfortunately, she gets to go now. Whoa, she's nasty. I forgot Kagha's that good. Yeah, you're gonna beat up them. Don't come over here. I have things to do. Turned into a bear. Okay, you want bears? Let's give you bears. That's all I can do this turn. Shillelagh, you made your stick stick. Made your stick magic. Here's a magic stick. What does Hex do? To the target to give it a disadvantage on ability of your choosing. So for them, I'd want to have them... Do I want to try and do this? I'd really like to see how this works. Strike with your weapon, affecting your foe with a resonance that hurts for 1 to 3 when they move. She's not going to move. So I'm thinking... This is a bonus action, so let's do this. Let's hex you with on your wisdom for her, and then we'll agonizing blast to see if we can push you away. Okay, we moved her back. She only has 4 left. You can't do anything else, dude. So just stay there.
Tempest I will raise.
Now, she has 19. You have 6, and you have 4. So let us magic missile you. You get 1. And you get 2. You still have your back to your full health. Alright, so I need to get away. I'm in trouble. What's the plan? Your plan is to go... You are going to quickly move this one.
Let's do this.
Maybe. You missed! Girl! Girl, you missed! Girl, you missed! Did I take any damage? Starion has. Let's throw him... Oh.
Take you.
Let's have you do a menacing attack here.
You bow, or you...
Then you're gonna do an extra action. And hit him again. With another menacing attack. Try and get rid of him. And then she's gonna do a pommel attack here. And miss. Okay. And then the good guys go. Hold person. Okay. Well, that should make things easy. Okay, they just all healed themselves. Where is Kagha? Where's Kagha? Where's Kagha? There she is. I need to talk to you, hon.
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right.
What were you thinking? Powers lure us and protect us was natural, but you chose the wrong path. That sounds like a Gale statement.
I betrayed Sylvanus himself. Led the circle to shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did they even
It
find
began
you?
with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared.
Okay.
Oladan came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Oladan taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
Okay. So now I have a reason to go get Halcyon. So we did something good there. Did they give us any experience points? A little bit. Okay. So we did something good there. Let's talk to... Where is the guy with the horned head? Where'd he go? Oh, he's walking around. Wrath. I want to talk to you.
You have saved Kagha from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
That's it? Okay.
You will face Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. Whatever the Tree
that way.
Father's judgment, I will accept it in full.
You're testing my patience. It wasn't just Kagha. We're all at fault.
Yeah, it's got to reset it because it's not going anymore. And everybody's talking. Everybody's happy. Kagha has stopped the right. Should we go tell Zevlor the good news? Oh, can we go over here? Can we get the bear off the thing? We got the bear off the thing. Let's go tell Zevlor the good news. How do I get out of here? I always forget what the heck I'm doing over here. Turn the map. Where's the steps out? There they are. Okay, and then I have to go out to this side. There it is.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthside friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your
Our job
kind.
to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us.
They do now. I made them.
That girl.
I can't remember if I need to go talk to Maul with, like, what's his name? I need to go talk to Zevlor is down here. Right, let's go talk to Zevlor. Oh, come on. We're already 2.5 hours in and I'm not getting anywhere. We're gonna talk to Zevlor, and then we're gonna see what else we can do.
We're exposed now.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Does that get us all in, or is that going to be part of us? We're all here. Alright, I need to go talk to Zevlor. Hey, Zevlor.
A little discourse.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Discreet
Truly,
stuff.
Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more.
Okay, you're going to talk about the
yet
leaders.
to
That's what I was
ask.
looking for, was the leader thing. Let me guess, you
You've
want
bought
something.
us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks.
Yep.
Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Yeah, I'm going to use all the tricks I know. Let's see what
Everyone
I can
in
do.
this camp depends on it.
Approve.
Thank
Astarion
you.
doesn't like doing
We'll be
this.
ready to leave
Astarion,
as soon
it's
as
loot.
you give word.
It's goblins for you to feed on. What's wrong with you?
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done.
Oh, I need to go
As
talk
you
to
wish.
her.
I'd like a clean start, but go
There's
with
somebody up here I need to talk to.
You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Come on, get me up the ladder. Come on, come on. I gotta talk to this person. Probably just have Will do the talking.
Sharp as ever.
Where is she? She's over here. You've got the charisma.
Checking things out.
You get to go talk to her. Go talk to Lacrissa.
A word, if
Hey,
I may.
Lacrissa. How you doing?
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Fight and win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
How are you going to take my gold if you're dead?
Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
Alright, you're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
I do believe we actually meet her as long as we don't screw things up. Which I'm known to do. I don't think there's anything up here. Right, there's nothing up here. Just a pretty picture. Okay, that's all we need to do here. And we got a little bit more money. Or did he give me something? No, inventory is here. The latest. Hellrider's Pride. Helm's protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Damage dealt by weapon attacks. Ooh, that's one to put on Shadowheart. She's got the gloves of missile snaring. But if she heals somebody... Ooh. Because she cast a, like one of her healing spells on you, and then you get bunches of stuff. Oh man, there's too many good magic items. Too many good magic items. Those are nice magic items. Okay, that's the reason why you do that, because of that. Okay, I need to find... How did I get up here? How did I get up here? Oh, here it is, the hatch. Down the hatch. Okay. And we're not going to take anything in red here, so we want to get out. How did I get up here? How did I get up here? Oh, that way. I guess. I don't remember how I got up here. Oh, there's steps. Okay. So come down, go out. Mr. Goody Two Shoes is leading us out of the place.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
But they are.
Way to get back to the gate. One with the weave.
Alright, I don't need to be in here anymore. So we're gonna go out here. I don't think I really need to go to camp. I think I can go take on some... maybe go talk to the ogres next. We are getting up on 2 hours and 45 minutes, so I am gonna stop here. I think I'm gonna stop us right up here by the gate. This is where we're going to end it. All right, so thank you for those that joined me. For in the future, when you do join me, if you could just drop a hi in the chat so I can say hi when you join, because it's not right next to my screen, so I don't see when people are joining. I kind of see it a flicker out of the corner of my eye, so if you could do that, I really would appreciate it. We're going to put our pause in here on Gale Goes Forth. Next up is to probably deal with the ogres in the Blighted Village, try and get them to be on my side, try to get their horn. And then we will go deal with the gnolls and get the shipment, and then we will go to Joaquin's Rest and solve the fire. And that's what we'll do in the next stream, okay? So, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Please leave me comments on the playthrough. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, I really would appreciate it. I'd like to get there by the end of the summer. I'm at about 330, so not that far away, but I do need every subscription I can get for it. It's sort of like this is my... decided to start setting goals for myself to see if I can increase the size of the channel and maybe get a little more input on things that you guys like seeing and give me more direction on the things that people want to see, and I'll make more of that. If you do subscribe and hit the notify bell, you'll be notified when I put up polls. I do put up polls for people to, tell me what the heck they want to see. I kind of narrow it down to what's in my library, but, and it's like, okay, these are like the next 4 games I'd like to mess with, and then I'll put up a poll and say, which one do you want me to do? So that's kind of the way that works. For instance, not too long ago, I put up a poll for another RPG to do, and to do streaming on for Wednesdays, and the poll came out back 100% to do Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic by the time it was time for me to start. So that's what I'm doing on Wednesdays. I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Fridays is either this, Gale Goes Forth, or what we started out trying to do was computer role-playing games, but only the multiplayer point of view. My youngest Ace helped me out with that. They joined me in Baldur's Gate. They were a barbarian. I was a bard. That's where we found the add people to your party mod, because we were having a terrible time with only 4, and we were only able to take 2 companions, and we couldn't keep straight who needed to be where for what story hook. So we found that mod, we added it, and then we each take 2. We limit ourselves to 6 so that the combats are still edgy. We have a slight edge, but they're still close, okay? And if you make a mistake, you're going to get somebody downed. So they are close, but at least we have 4 companions to get their stories out in the world here. So that's why we did that. Especially when you're streaming, it's like you don't want to spend 5 minutes of a stream jumping back to camp and debating on which person to take with you. It's like we just kind of start out with 4 people, and go until we need to take the next long rest, and then we kind of look in the journal and say, oh, we need to go do some things for Will, so we'll take Will instead of Gale or something to try and get his story advanced. Things like that. This replacement, I just happened to do a head count, and I said, gee, there's 6 origin characters, and wouldn't it be fun to have all 6 origin characters just running through Baldur's Gate 3? So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep all of them together, and we're going to run through it and see how we do. And if this one gets enough traction, it might become its own stream, and I'll put something else in place for when Ace can't make it. Ace's had seems like their appointments, they were ill for a couple of the misses, and then it seems like whenever they have an appointment, it's always on Friday in the middle of the day, so they can't join me. So we're lucky if we get it out once a month. That's our goal now with them, is to get out at least one every month for the role-playing, multiplayer role-playing, and then I'm going to fill in with the Gale thing here. Saturdays we're doing Pathfinder Kingmaker. That was about a year ago, I guess, fan-picked to play a female monk and romance Tristan. We officially actually ended the game, quote-unquote. I did the final battle at the end of Chapter 7 there, and there's dialogue options afterwards to see how you want to end the game. And I picked the one that I know is a short ending, and I got to show all the ending slides, which proved that we actually did do the romance with Tristan correctly. And then I went back and I fought the big battle again and did the ending dialogue. But I chose the one that takes me into the epilogue and to another quest called the Cursed King Queen. I finished the first part of the Cursed King Queen, basically lifting the curse that they put upon me. Now I have to go clean up a few things and get ready to go into the final act, so to speak, of that chapter. Once you go into it, it's like whoever you bring with you in your party, that's it. That's all you get. You'll have the storyteller is the guy that you have to bring back three bits of an artifact to put together, and that will let you go in and fight the final big boss. So that's what we're going to be doing in that. The next stream for that one will probably be me just doing a whole bunch of cleanup. It might be a fairly short stream so that I can dedicate a lot to doing the finding. It just depends on how fast I can get everything done. All right. There will be there's other stuff I'm putting out. There's XCOM Enemy Within. I'm doing that as an episodic thing. So I try to do like a mission every video for anywhere from a half an hour to an hour for those. And then there will be more coming. The Xenonauts 2 Milestone 5 is dropped. I am a Kickstarter backer and playtester, so I do want to get out that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that as a stream, doing like a month of the game at every stream, or if I'm going to do it in episodic. I haven't quite figured out which is the best way to do that. I have to play through it again and figure out if I think I could get a lot done in a couple-hour stream, if I could get a whole month of the game in. So we'll see how that works out. And there'll be more stuff coming. So please subscribe if you can, and hit that notify bell, and you'll be able to keep track of everything I'm doing. And thank you for all those who have subscribed and watched my videos. And I'm going to end that here. So I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.